Right now, more than 10 million Filipinos live outside the Philippines. That is almost as many people as Metro Manila and nearby provinces combined. Some are OFWs sending money home every month. Some are children and grandchildren born in another country. Almost every Filipino family has someone living abroad. Today, we are counting down the 10 countries with the largest Filipino population abroad. One country near the end of this list might surprise you. And the number one country is bigger than most people expect. Do you have family in one of these countries? Stay until the end, because the size may shock you. Let's start with number 10. Number 10, Singapore. About 200,000 Filipinos live and work in Singapore today. Many arrived through the domestic helper and healthcare sectors starting in the 1980s. Others came as engineers, seafarers, and IT professionals in recent years. Singapore's strict but fair labor laws made it attractive for many OFWs. This steady, disciplined system built trust between employers and Filipino workers. Every Sunday, Lucky Plaza fills with Filipinos meeting, eating, and sending remittances home. Did you know some Filipino nurses in Singapore later train hospital staff themselves? Filipino associations organize dance groups, choirs, and sports leagues on weekends. This community proves that hard work and discipline can open doors anywhere. This small nation shows that quality of life can matter more than country size. Small in number but strong in unity. That is Singapore's Filipino story. Number 9 takes us to a city famous for skyscrapers and Sunday gatherings. Number 9, Hong Kong. Around 220,000 Filipinos call Hong Kong their second home. Most work as domestic helpers, caring for children and elderly residents. This wave began in the 1970s, when Hong Kong opened its doors to foreign helpers. Many Filipino women became the backbone of countless working families there. On Sundays, the Central District turns into a sea of Filipino voices and laughter. Did you know some employers later become lifelong friends of their Filipino helpers? Filipino restaurants, salons, and remittance shops now line entire city blocks. Many domestic workers use their day off to study or start small businesses. Their earnings often fund a sibling's education or a family home back home. This quiet, tireless community keeps countless Filipino families afloat every month. Their sacrifice rarely makes headlines, but it changes lives back in the province. Next, we head into the Middle East, toward a nation famous for its skyline. Number 8, Qatar. Qatar is home to about 250,000 Filipino workers. Many arrived for construction jobs before the World Cup stadiums were built. Others work in hotels, offices, and private households across Doha. Filipino engineers and skilled workers are especially respected in Qatar's job market. This steady demand turned Qatar into a reliable source of income for OFW families. Did you know Filipino workers helped build several stadiums used in the 2022 World Cup? Weekend basketball leagues and choir competitions keep the community close and connected. Filipino Sunday masses in Doha are often filled beyond capacity. For many families back home, a job in Qatar meant a new house or a diploma. This community shows how far Filipino hands have reached, even in the desert. And just next door, almost the exact same number of Filipinos are working. Let's move to a neighboring country with a nearly identical Filipino population. Number 7, Kuwait. Kuwait also has close to 250,000 Filipinos living and working there. Most are domestic helpers, drivers, and hospital staff supporting Kuwaiti households. Filipino labor migration to Kuwait grew fast through the 1990s and 2000s. Many households in Kuwait now depend on Filipino workers every single day. This reliance turned Kuwait into one of the earliest steady sources of remittances. Did you know Kuwait was among the first Gulf countries to hire Filipino nurses? Small Filipino eateries and prayer groups have grown around this community for decades. Life is not always easy, with strict rules and long working hours. Still, strong faith and close friendships help many OFWs get through each day. Their sacrifice quietly supports children, parents, and dreams back in the Philippines. Now we leave the Middle East and travel toward East Asia. Number 6, Japan. Roughly 300,000 Filipinos live in Japan today. Many arrived through entertainment work back in the 1980s and 1990s. Others came through marriage, factory jobs, or as descendants of Japanese Filipino families. Japan later opened new paths for Filipino caregivers to support its aging population. This shift changed the story, from entertainers to trusted healthcare workers. Did you know some Filipino caregivers in Japan later passed strict Japanese licensing exams? Small stores selling bagoong and dried fish now exist even in quiet Japanese towns. Community associations help newcomers adjust to Japan's disciplined but respectful culture. Many Filipino families in Japan raise children who speak 3 languages fluently. This community shows patience and skill can slowly build a lasting home abroad. From factory floors to hospital wards, Filipinos quietly earn Japan's trust. Let's continue to a country known for its beaches, mining towns, and wide farmland. Number 5, Australia. About 400,000 Filipinos now call Australia home. Migration grew steadily since the 1980s through marriage, nursing, and skilled visas. Filipino nurses and aged care workers are common across Australian hospitals today. Mining towns in Western Australia also attracted many Filipino tradesmen and engineers. This mix of skilled and family migration helped the community grow quickly. Did you know Filipino is now one of Australia's fastest-growing home languages? Filipino grocery stores and remittance centers now operate in nearly every major city. Community fiestas and basketball tournaments bring different generations together each year. Many Filipino-Australian children today grow up proud of both their heritages. From nursing wards to mining sites, Filipinos have quietly become essential there. This growing community keeps expanding faster than almost anywhere else in the Pacific. Now we jump back into the Middle East, toward a nation built on oil wealth. Number 4, the United Arab Emirates. About 700,000 Filipinos live and work in the Dubai and Abu Dhabi became magnets for Filipino workers during the 1970s oil boom. Filipinos there work in hotels, hospitals, construction sites, and luxury retail stores. Many say they offered stable jobs when options at home were limited. This steady demand made them one of the top remittance sources for decades. Did you know Filipino teachers and doctors are highly valued in Dubai's private schools? Weekend markets and Filipino restaurants fill Dubai's older neighborhoods every Sunday. Church services often overflow, with Filipinos filling every seat and hallway. For many OFW families, working in Dubai became a phrase full of pride. Their success there helped build homes, businesses, and futures across the Philippines. This desert nation now holds one of the largest Filipino communities on Earth. Now we move to a country many OFWs proudly call their second homeland. Number 3, Canada. Canada is now home to about 900,000 Filipinos. Migration grew fast after Canada opened caregiver and nursing pathways in the 2000s. Whole families later followed through reunification programs, not just single workers. Cities like Winnipeg and Toronto now host some of the largest Filipino communities outside Asia. Did you know Winnipeg is often called Canada's most Filipino city by population share? Filipino-run grocery stores, bakeries, and remittance shops now fill most big Canadian cities. Many Filipino Canadians today vote, own businesses, and hold public office. This shows how a caregiver's visa can become a lasting family legacy. Their journey turned hard sacrifice into permanent, thriving communities across the country. Canada now feels like a true second Philippines for many families. But 2 countries still hold far more Filipinos than Canada does. Number 2, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is home to about 1.2 million Filipino workers. This number was once even higher during the peak labor boom years. Saudi Arabia became the very first major destination during the 1970s migration wave. Filipino workers there helped build hospitals, homes, and infrastructure across the kingdom. This is why many older OFWs still call Saudi Arabia where it all began. Did you know remittances from Saudi Arabia once made up a large share of OFW money sent home? Filipino compounds and small sari-sari style shops still exist near many work camps. Many workers endure years away from family just to send their children to school. This community carries some of the heaviest, quietest sacrifices in our OFW story. Their decades of hard work built much of what Gulf migration looks like today. Only one country now holds more Filipinos than Saudi Arabia. Let's reveal number 1. Number 1, the United States. The United States is home to about 4 million Filipinos. That is close to the entire population of Los Angeles, all Filipino, in one country. Filipino migration to the U.S. began over a century ago through Navy service. Later waves came through nursing, medicine, and family reunification after the 1960s. California, Hawaii, and the East Coast all built strong Filipino neighborhoods over time. Did you know Filipino nurses make up one of the largest immigrant nursing groups in America? Filipino-American history is now taught in some U.S. school curriculums today. Jeepney-themed restaurants and Filipino grocery chains now operate from coast to coast. For millions of Filipino-American families, this truly feels like a second homeland. Built across generations of sacrifice, this remains the largest Filipino home abroad. No other country on earth comes close to this number. From tiny Singapore to America's 4 million, Filipinos have built homes on nearly every continent. So, did you have family in one of these countries? Maybe a sister in Canada, or a father who once worked in Saudi Arabia. Tell us in the comments where your family lives and how long they've been there. If this video brought back memories, please like it and share it with your family abroad. Don't forget to subscribe here on Discovering the Earth for more videos like this. Wherever our Kababayans go, they always carry the Philippines with them.